as we got more into late 2020 and we really saw kind of the patterns and habits of our consumers changing, even as things were starting to open up again, I really started to think about what our digital play looks like in the long run. Do I think that everyone's just going to stop going in studio? No. I think people are so happy to be back. They're excited to be back. But I do think we were mandated closed by the government for 18 months, and people's habits shifted in that time. People's work situations shifted, people's personal situations shifted. A lot of people moved, a lot of people are hybrid office now, and everyone's lives changed. And we got into new habits. We started doing new things. And again, what's important to me, and I've always had this philosophy with our clients and how we practice, is also like we also need to meet them where they are. And so how can we provide a digital offering that is not going to replace what we do in studio, but rather add to it? Because there's a lot of people who I think, are going to in-person stuff like 2, 3 times a week, where like early 2020, I was at a studio 5 days a week. Like I was there. I was like, whether it be Pilates, spin, yoga, I was like, I'm going to class. Goodbye. Working out at home, like, no, not doing that. No, thank you. But my life has changed also. I'm about to have a second child too. So like I don't have time to go to an hour-long workout every day like I wish I did. It's really interesting. So we spent a lot of time thinking about like, okay, like how can we add to our experience, build something that is true to Y7, but also different and more expansive than what we do in the studio. So I'm very excited that November 30th, we are going to be formally announcing our partnership with Universal Music Group. We will be the first yoga forward platform to have synced and integrated music licensing. So we will have similar offerings to Peloton, Equinox Plus, things like that. So the biggest thing that I realized with our experience is that it's going to be the music. I can't make everyone practice in a dark room. If someone's practicing, it's a great day outside, you want to practice on your deck, who am I to stop you? Please go ahead. And the same thing with the heat. So what really tied it for me, and I think we ran a couple surveys with our current client base, and what was the most impactful thing during the practice is the music and the ability to move and breathe with the beat and use that as your form of motivation and the cadence for how you're moving in class and when you should be speeding up, when you should be slowing down, all of those cues. So we are very excited to relaunch our digital platform with the licensing. It has been a very long process. So we are so, so stoked that it is finally happening and that we have such an incredible partner in Universal. And, now with the digital platform, we're able to offer 30-minute, 45-minute, 15-minute kind of class offerings as opposed to just the traditional 60-minute. When you're doing something at home, it should be on your schedule, not the studio's. So for me, that was really important too, to have all these different time offerings and maybe a vinyasa, maybe something a little bit slower, maybe something focused on, just upper body strength or shoulder opening and whatever that is. So there's going to be a ton of content for everybody to explore.